How does cultural ecology relate to cultural landscape? Have you ever wondered how ancient societies shaped their environments and how those changes reflected their cultures? The connection between cultural ecology and cultural landscape is fascinating and reveals much about human history. Cultural ecology looks at how people adapt to their surroundings. It studies how environmental factors influence cultural practices and how cultures, in turn, affect their environments. In archaeology, this approach is essential. It helps us understand how ancient communities organized their lives, developed technologies, and managed resources based on their ecological settings. By considering the environment, archaeologists can interpret the remains of past cultures more effectively. On the other hand, cultural landscapes are the visible results of human activity over time. These landscapes include monuments, settlements, and other archaeological sites that show how societies interacted with their environments. They reflected the cultural, social, and economic practices of the people who lived there. So, how do cultural ecology and cultural landscape connect? Cultural ecology explains the reasons behind the development of specific cultural landscapes. For instance, in areas with limited water, societies might create irrigation systems to adapt. This adaptation shapes the cultural landscape, making it a reflection of human ingenuity and environmental challenges. Archaeologists use various techniques to study these relationships. Environmental archaeology, for example, analyzes remains like plant and animal bones to gather information about past ecosystems. This data helps reconstruct cultural landscapes and understand how societies interacted with their environments. In the context of processual archaeology, which began in the 1960s, cultural ecology plays a vital role. This approach focuses on how environmental factors and technology drive cultural change. It aligns well with the study of cultural landscapes, which are seen as dynamic environments shaped by human activity. Overall, cultural ecology provides a framework for interpreting cultural landscapes. It highlights the relationship between human societies and their environments, revealing how cultures adapt and transform their surroundings. By studying these connections, we gain a clearer picture of how ancient people lived and thrived in their unique ecological contexts.